making Christmas for kids for over 54 years as the Jackson County Coordinator for Toys for Tots, Mike Brown. Hi, Mike.
Hi, Bart. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Trying to keep warm.
This is a life commitment, 54-ish years for running Toys for Tots. That's amazing. It's a long record of service.
A lot of toys.
Yeah.
A lot of different from the time when I first started working with Toys for Tots. As we were talking, worked with a gentleman by the name of Jim Shaw. And we would put big brown barrels out, and people would put their used toys in the barrel, and then we would take them to the fire station up on Jackson Street, and we would repair the toys and make them look brand new and give them out.
Oh, wow.
To needy families.
Well, things have changed. We just donate brand new unwrapped toys.
Correct. Brand new unwrapped toys in the boxes. We started today. We are putting out about 150 boxes throughout the community. Mm-hmm. And my big request would be, if you see the box, fill the box. I hate to put a box in a location and we go back to pick the box up and there's only one toy in the box.
Ooh.
I know it's kind of hard times right now, but I'm a firm believer that you can do a buddy system. You throw in $10, I'll throw in $10, and we'll buy a toy and put it in the box. Mm-hmm. If you have a shop, the same thing in a shop. You know, get the employees together and throw in $1 and build a bank up and go out and buy some toys. It really works. One of the shops, the Mackey plant out here, they do a fantastic job for Toys for Tots. Mm-hmm. They put out a great big bin by their time clock. And when the employees come in, they punch the time clock and put a toy in the big bin, and then they deliver them to the Salvation Army.
I was going to ask, where do all the toys end up?
The way we worked it out is, over the years, we've tied in with the Salvation Army. It's been the best thing that we've done because the Salvation Army is our clearinghouse. If you are in need of toys or food, call the Salvation Army here in Jackson. They put you on the list. They interview you to make sure that you fit the needs. And we get the ages of all the kids. And we start getting donations in the boxes. Mm-hmm. Also, if you want to make a cash donation, that helps us. The way that works is everybody seems to want to buy the toys for the 4-year-old and the 8-year-old. Mm-hmm. They forget about the newborn, and they forget about the kids that are 10 to 14 years old, mm-hmm. boys and girls. And that's my weak areas from both of them. And what we do is once we get started, we find out what areas we're low in, then we go shopping here locally and buy the toys to fill the void.
Nice. Now, Mike, for many years, was at Art Main Chevrolet, and we have a mutual friend that's a viewer. Do you want to say hi to her?
Hi, Arloa. If you know Arloa, she's our greeter at Art Means in the morning. She'll walk in, she'll know your name, and if you call Art Means, Arloa's the first one to answer the phone.
Yes, and Arloa watches every day. We appreciate it.
Yes.
Yes, thanks for tuning in. She has lunch with us every day. Yep.
You're a good kid.
Now, if someone wants to make a cash donation, how do they get that to you?
They can mail that in to P.O. Box 1648.
1648.
1648.
All right.
Right here in Jackson. Goes down to the post office. I believe the zip is 49204.
Right.
And Toys for Tots, we have a box down there that it goes to. Then we make sure that you get a receipt for what you donated. Mm-hmm. And there's 2 ways. Every check that you give to the Toys for Tots here in Jackson, I have to send it to Quantico. So Quantico will also send you a receipt back, mm-hmm. showing that we received your payment to go for Jackson County. If you send your check into the Quantico, that goes into the big account because you're not saying Jackson, Michigan. Mm-hmm. You're saying Toys for Tots, so it goes into the big pot.
All right, and it's the Marine Corps, and that's the
right.
Marine Corps Reserve that does this program.
Yes.
Were you in the Marine Corps?
No, I was in the United States Navy, and it's kind of hard. nobody seems to want to step up. I'd like to have somebody come in and say, hey, Mike, I'd like to kind of take over your job.
Mike has been doing this since 1964. And I think if you need some help, I think it's time for someone to help.
Well, they want the job description. It's the job, it's work, but it's dedication. It's you're not doing it for the adults. You're doing it for the kids. And that's what we need. We need the toys for the kids. So when you see the boxes, please fill the boxes. Make it worthwhile for us this year so we don't have to go out and buy as many toys as we did the previous years. The more toys we get, the better off we'll be.
Yes, and we have a box here at JTV, so.
Yes, you do. It's in my car and it'll be in the front office when I leave.
All right, thanks, Mike.
You're welcome, Bart.
Good to see you. Mike Brown, the coordinator for Jackson County's Toys for Tots. Oh, we've got